Missing JCB found abandoned by miscreants after being engaged in earthworks at New Lai village in Senapati district. Four Naga organizations urge international community to intervene in alleged violations of human rights in Naga country. Death toll in Sikkim avalanche rises to 7. Disaster management team, police, local people carrying out search and rescue mission. And football player falls after 6.6 magnitude earthquake hits Panama. No immediate reports of damage. Good evening. You are watching Primetime English Bulletin on IS News, and this is Victoria RAJKUMARI. Now to top stories. Assam police and their Manipur counterparts have unfolded the missing case of a vehicle engaged in excavation works, a report said on Wednesday. The joint operation of the anti-vehicle theft cell of the Assam Police and Tungjoy Police Station of the Manipur Home Department launched the joint operation following a report that a JCB engaged in excavation works in Assam was missing, the police report said. The joint team of the interstate police team carried out the operation following a complaint filed by one Ramchandra Chauhan from Assam that his JCB vehicle has reportedly been lifted by unknown miscreants, the report asserted. A team of Senapati District Police in cooperation with the visiting Assam Police team launched an operation at the different suspected areas in the same district. On Wednesday, the vehicle was found abandoned by the miscreants after being engaged in the earthworks at New Lai village in the Senapati district at around 7 a.m. Police said that a case has been registered and attempts are on to arrest the alleged vehicle lifters. The recovered vehicle has been handed over to the right owner. The owner of the JCB, Ramchandra Chauhan, expressed his gratitude to the joint efforts of the Assam and the Manipur police, an official report said. Manipur logged 2 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours. According to the latest update from the state COVID-19 Command Control Room, due containment measures have been taken up. The 2 fresh cases, both males, one is a 32-year-old and the other is a 27-year-old from Imphal East district. A total of 71 samples were tested in the last 24 hours. With 2 tested positive, the state's coronavirus caseload increased to 139,933, while the death toll stands static at 2,149. Meanwhile, India recorded a single-day rise of 4,435 new coronavirus cases in the last 24 hours, the biggest single-day jump in 163 days. The new infections took the country's total caseload to over 4.47 crore, while active coronavirus caseload has increased to 23,091. As per the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, the death toll has climbed to 5,30,916, with 15 new deaths in the last 24 hours. Meanwhile, the number of people who have recuperated from the disease has gone up to 4,41,79,712, with 2,508 recoveries in the last 24 hours. The country's recovery rate has dropped to 98.76%. Over 220.66 crore vaccine doses have been administered so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. Top 3 states contributing a maximum number of COVID-19 cases to India's tally are Maharashtra, Kerala and Karnataka. Meanwhile, in the northeast India, Assam has the highest number of active cases, followed by Mizoram and Meghalaya. COVID-19 has infected over 68 crore 42 lakh while more than 68,33,000 have succumbed to the dreaded coronavirus, and recoveries are above 65 crore 72 lakh. Globally, United States of America, USA, has the highest COVID-19 cases, followed by India and France. 4 Naga organizations, that is Naga Ho-Ho, Naga Mothers Association, Naga Students Federation and Naga People's Movement for Human Rights, have urged the international community to intervene in the alleged violations of human rights in Naga country, recognize Naga's legitimate political, social, economic and religious rights as enshrined in the United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous People. In a joint statement, the 4 organizations demanded that the government of India must stop its militarization and military operations. They stressed that the Indo-Naga political conflict could not be solved militarily and insisted that it must be solved politically, as admitted by 3 Indian Army generals and others. They demanded that the central government must honor its words in the agreement and the Indo-Naga political impasse be resolved accordingly. On their part, they claimed that Nagas had agreed and committed to an enduring, inclusive, new relationship of peaceful coexistence of the 2 entities, that is Nagas and Indians. According to them, the Naga people are an independent indigenous nation in assertion to which a peaceful and prior-informed plebiscite was conducted in 1951 that resulted in 99.9% in support of independence as declared on August 14, 1947. The 3 organizations alleged that the Indian armed forces had been occupying their land ever since the military aggression in 1954. They said their nation was militarized and subjected to political and social suppression and most dehumanizing operation. Left with no option but to defend their political, social, religious and economic rights, they mentioned that the people had resorted to confront and resist the occupational military forces of India and Burma. This war had ever since continued in the midst of 2 ceasefires. They said the people were subjected to live in constant fear and trauma, which was a never-ending nightmare. 7 tourists were killed and 13 others injured and admitted to hospital after a massive avalanche swept away as many as 20 tourists who were playing in heaps of snow at the 13 mile along the JN road, which leads to Sikkim's Nathulal Indo-China border area on April 4th this morning at around 11 a.m. As per the DC Gangtok Tushar G Nikhar IAS, among the 7 deceased, 3 are from Nepal, 2 are from Uttar Pradesh and 2 are from West Bengal. The official further informed that their bodies will be handed over to their respective families with the help from district authorities. State Disaster Management Team, police, local people carry out a search and rescue mission at Gangtok Nathulal Road near milestone 13, where an avalanche struck, claiming 7 lives. Those injured were admitted to different hospitals in Gangtok. Among the deceased, 1 6-year-old minor also includes. On this tragic incident, the nation's Prime Minister Narendra Modi also tweeted, quote-unquote, distressed by the avalanche in Sikkim, condolences to those who have lost their loved ones. I hope the injured recovered soon. Rescue operations are underway and all possible assistance is being provided to those affected. While Chief Minister of Sikkim, Prem Singh Tamang, also visited the hospital to inquire about the health condition of the injured victims, and on his official Facebook page shared, quote-unquote, my heart goes out to the bereaved family and friends in this hour of grief, and I pray that the departed souls rest in eternal peace. It is worth mentioning that today only around 500 vehicles, which 3,000 to 4,000 tourists were issued permits today till 15 mile. A 6.6 magnitude earthquake hit the Pacific coast of Panama on April 5th today, said the United States Geological Survey USGS. As per reports, there were no immediate reports of damage. The earthquake hit 72 kilometers south of Boca Chica in the Chiriquí province. However, no damages were reported in Costa Rica. The intensity of the earthquake was strong that players participating in a local soccer match in Panama failed to the ground. Following this, the game was stopped as the ground shook. According to USGS, the quake registered a depth of 10 kilometers below the Earth's surface. The central government has sanctioned loans of more than 40,600 crore rupees to over 1.8 lakh women entrepreneurs under the Stand Up India scheme. Speaking on the 7th anniversary of the Stand Up India scheme, Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman said that it is a matter of pride and satisfaction that more than 1.8 lakh women and scheduled caste and scheduled tribe entrepreneurs received loans under the scheme. She said the scheme has created an ecosystem which facilitates and continues to provide a supportive environment for setting up greenfield enterprises through access to loans from bank branches of all scheduled commercial banks. The minister added that the Stand Up India scheme has proved to be an important milestone in promoting entrepreneurship among scheduled caste, scheduled tribe and women. Sitharaman said that Stand Up India scheme has touched numerous lives by ensuring access to hassle-free, affordable credit to the unserved, underserved segment of entrepreneurs. Stand Up India scheme was launched on 5th April 2016 to promote entrepreneurship among women, scheduled caste and scheduled tribes categories. It is designed to help them in starting a greenfield enterprise in manufacturing, services, or the trading sector and activities allied to agriculture. The scheme has created an ecosystem which facilitates and continues to provide a supportive environment for setting up greenfield enterprises through access to loans from bank branches of all scheduled commercial banks. Quoting another controversy by Assam BJP MLA Roop Jyoti Kurmi on the Mughal dynasty, the Congress-turned-Saffron Party leader has now requested an investigation into Mughal King Shah Jahan's fourth marriage. Speaking to the media, Kurmi stated that, quote-unquote, if the Taj Mahal is considered as an epitome of love of Shah Jahan and his fourth wife Mumtaz Mahal, then what happened to his other three wives? An investigation should be initiated as per a media report. The Taj Mahal is a symbol of love built by Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan in loving remembrance of his wife Mumtaz Mahal. To this day, the white marble mausoleum is considered one of the finest architectural and aesthetic achievements, and it is on the UNESCO list. She was one of the most beautiful queens, also known as Malika-e-Hindustani, and the emperor was madly in love with her. The couple had 14 children in all, but only 7 of them survived. Due to problems in her pregnancy, the empress died while giving birth to her final child on this day in 1631. Her remains are interred in a golden coffin in a modest structure on Yamuna's bank. Earlier on April 4th, Assam BJP legislature from Mariani urged Prime Minister Narendra Modi to demolish the Mughal-era Taj Mahal and Qutub Minar and build temples instead. Addressing the media, the Mariani BJP MLA Roop Jyoti Kurmi said, quote-unquote, I urge Prime Minister Narendra Modi to demolish the Taj Mahal and Qutub Minar and build the world's most beautiful temple. Further, the MLA asserted that the temple should be as such that no other institution or establishment can come closer to its architecture. The MLA also claimed that he is ready to donate his one-year salary for the construction of the temples. A railway employee died on the spot after being hit by a train in Assam's Golpara on April 4th, said reports. According to sources, the employee identified as Dipankar Gowala was posted at Dungnoi railway station where the unfortunate incident took place. The police reached the spot and recovered the body of Gowala. On April 1st, a railway protection force, that is RPF Jawan, was tragically killed after being run over by a moving train at Dibrugarh town railway station in Assam. GRP reported that deceased RPF personnel was identified as Havildar Dhankumar Hajong. Authorities said that at first sight it gives off an impression of being an instance of a mishap. However, investigation is the only way to determine the truth. Quote unquote, the body has been shifted off Assam Clinical School for the after-death assessment. And we are continuing our investigation into the incident, the Sub-Inspector Mrinal Deka stated. Churachandpur Battalion of Assam Rifles under the aegis of Headquarter IGR South organized a tree plantation drive today to promote afforestation and create awareness among the populace of Es, Kolyan and surrounding villages with the aim to plant more trees and promote afforestation. The drive was also in consonance of Clean Art, Green Art initiative of Government of India. Churachandpur Battalion has been a forerunner in promoting environmental-friendly initiative in area of responsibility with such tree plantation drives and motivation contributing towards the pious goal of conserving natural resources and maintaining ecological balance. The villagers actively participated in the program and pledged their commitment towards clean and green environment. In the tree plantation drive, 45 saplings of fruits, shadi and local variety of plants were planted at Es Kolyan. The plantation in the area will supplement greenery and negate the ill effects of population and deforestation. The village authorities expressed gratitude to the security forces for conducting such fruitful drive, IGR South said in a press release. Loktak Battalion under the aegis of Headquarter IGR South organized an online quiz competition on the theme of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, Unite People at Kumbi College, Bishnupur district today, in which 60 students, that is boys and girls, are participated. The online quiz competition was conducted in the presence of Secretary Kayo, that is Kumbi Adarsh Youth Organization, Principal of Kumbi College with collaboration of COB Kumbi. The event was undertaken for the peaceful coexistence of security forces and to unite local population as well as to improve the public outreach. The college authorities and the students appreciated the efforts made by Assam Rifles for organizing the online event and urged for organizing more such initiatives for the betterment of relations. As a part of the Manipur government's efforts to curb illicit liquor sales in the state, a team of Sekmai police station arrested a bootlegger along with a huge quantity country liquor. The arrested has been identified as Senjam Tomba, aged 54 years, son of Es Mani of Tangkham Awang Lekai in Imphal East district, presently staying at Awang Lekinthabi Santipur in Imphal West district. The team carried out a search operation at the area around 9:10 p.m. yesterday when the 810 liters of illicit liquors were seized. He, along with the seized items, has been handed over to Excise Department for further necessary legal actions. Meanwhile, a combined team of Imphal West District Police and Commando of Imphal East District Police demolished an illegally constructed structure at Soot Len of Revenue Village number 11, Laifam Sifai in Imphal East District. The team led by Imphal West SPS Ibomcha carried out the operation from 3 a.m. to 5:30 a.m. The team removed the structure constructed on the land measuring 0.06 acre at the village. The eviction drive was carried out following an order from District and Sessions Court Imphal East dated March 31st. Center for Rural Empowerment and Development Organization CREDO kicked off a two-day science exhibition park at MMRC Unity Park in Kangabok today. The event is held under Ministry of Science and Technology, Government of India, sponsored by NCSTC Division. The exhibition is held on the theme Awareness on Science Education and Scientific Applications as a Future Career for Youths and Students of Scheduled Tribe and Scheduled Caste Population of Thoubal District. Vice Chancellor of DM University Imphal, Professor N. Rajamohan, Founder Chairman of KM Blooming Higher Secondary School, Kangabok, KH Menjo Mangang, Registrar of National Institute of Technology, Manipur, Professor KH Tomba, and Principal of Lelong Harabi College, Dr. Rahajuddin Sheikh, were present on the occasion. Various updated technologies, including robotics, artificial intelligence, biotechnology, and others are being displayed at the exhibition. Students visiting the center are also given the opportunities to interact with scientists and engineers of National Institute of Technology, Manipur, during the program. Other programs, including quiz and painting competitions, will also be held during the two-day event. A 17-member expedition team of Lainingthau Sanamahi Thaugalup Nepad Bishnupur district left for Kaubru Hill today. The team was flagged off by Vice President of Lainingthau Sanamahi Temple Board, Wakhal Lamjingba. The Vice President also extended best wishes to the team. The team, led by Athokpam Abung, will visit the sacred Kaubru and Imai Moinu shrine and seek blessings for the welfare and prosperity of the state. Lainingthau Sanamahi Thaugalup Nepad Bishnupur district is an organization recognized by the Lainingthau Sanamahi Temple Board, Haying Khongbal, Upong Yumpam Imphal. Lainingthau Lam Ahingba Thaugalup Kaino organized the annual workshop cum distribution of Lainingthau Lam Ahingba Meritorious Award at Lam Ahingba Lampalen within Kaino. Speaking at an event held yesterday, former Oinam MLA L. Radhakishore said that the program aimed to lead the upcoming youths of Kaino Gram Panchayat in the right path and enable them to lead a successful and fulfilling life. He also lauded the Lainingthau Lam Ahingba Thaugalup Kaino for organizing such event. Many meritorious students, sportspersons, army personnel and destitute youths of Kaino Gram Panchayat were presented with gifts on the occasion. The participants made offerings to Lainingthau Lam Ahingba during the event. President of Lainingthau Lam Ahingba Thaugalup A. Tomba, Bishnupur DC L. Bikram, Additional SP Bishnupur Roni Mayengbam, Social Scientist Dr. Dhanabir Laishram, UCM President Joy Chandra Konthausam and IPSA Vice President Kuraja Mathauba were among those present at the event.
Nisingsi akoina paikhatsi haibada hanajaraga tawjabane asida yamna matik sana akoina achowa sanpham achowa karigumba amata akoi pijaba ngamjade akoina pijani bisidi thamoi gi oiba aigi thamoi da leijariba aigi lamdam asibu nahasing lamdam asigi nahasing su akoina makoi gi thapak da da makoi gi professional da makoi gi shiksha da akoina pungin thogajabane akoina maduda promote tamnabagi patiksa bami moiraknabagi adugumba wafam singado wakal singado laknabagi laksing vigyan ado koina bijabade.
It's time for a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Keep watching IS News.
Electric laktabana maram oiduna asabe ising panglar haibri nungsa thiningai leitraba. Firmson Solar Water Heater. Contact number 9862669522. Aikhoigi address Hairangoidong Nitamja Karong, Imphal West.
President Draupadi, welcome back. You are watching a primetime English bulletin on IS News. Now proceeding with other news. President Draupadi Murmu will confer Padma Awards for the year 2023 at the second civil investiture ceremony in Rashtrapati Bhavan today. The president had presented 3 Padma Vibhushan, 4 Padma Bhushan and 47 Padma Shri awards for the year 2023 at the first civil investiture ceremony held on March 22nd. The awards were conferred in the presence of Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla, Home Minister Amit Shah, Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Singh Thakur and several other dignitaries. Padma Awards, one of the highest civilian awards of the country, are conferred in 3 categories, that is Padma Vibhushan, Padma Bhushan and Padma Shri for excellence in various disciplines and fields of activities such as art, social work, public affairs, science and engineering, trade and industry, medicines, literature and education, sports and civil service, etc. Now the sports news. In cricket, Gujarat Titans beat Delhi Capitals by 6 wickets at Arun Jaitley Stadium in Delhi last night to register their second straight win today in the Indian Premier League 2023. Chasing a target of 163 runs, the defending champions never looked in trouble and won the game easily in 18.1 overs. For Gujarat, Sai Sudarshan was the top scorer with an unbeaten 62-run knock-off 48 balls. He hit 4 boundaries and 2 sixes. With this victory, Hardik Pandya's team has climbed to the top of the table, having won both their games in the tournament so far. Gujarat Titans won the toss and elected to bowl first. Delhi Capitals made 162 for the loss of 8 wickets in 20 overs. Captain David Warner scored 37 runs, followed by Azhar Patel's 36. Today, that is April 5th, the match between Rajasthan Royals and Punjab Kings began at 7:30 p.m. at Barsapara Cricket Stadium in Guwahati. Cristiano Ronaldo scored twice as Al Nassr routed Al Adala by 5-0 to keep the pressure up at the top of the Saudi Pro League standings. In the match yesterday, Ronaldo opened the scoring for the visitors 5 minutes before half-time with a penalty that the 38-year-old drilled into the bottom corner to give the goalkeeper no chance. His second goal in the 66th minute was classic. Ronaldo, as he received the ball on the left, took it past the defender and then dispatched a low shot into the far corner. The win sees second place Al Nassr keep pace with leaders Al Ittihad, who won by 3-0 yesterday with just a point separating the two teams. Ronaldo now has 11 goals and 9 league appearances for Al Nassr since he signed at the end of December following his exit from Manchester United. The former Real Madrid and Juventus forward also scored 4 goals in Portugal's first 2 Euro 2024 qualifiers last month. And before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. Missing JCB found abandoned by miscreants after being engaged in earthworks at New Lai village in Senapati district. Four Naga organizations urge international community to intervene in alleged violations of human rights in Naga country. Death toll in Sikkim avalanche rises to 7. Disaster management team, police, local people carrying out search and rescue mission. And football player falls after 6.6 of magnitude earthquake hits Panama. No immediate reports of damage. Well, that's all we have today. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Manipuri Primetime Bulletin. Till then, good night and stay safe.